Hi, so today I want to show you how to do a left slanting brioche purl decrease, or as I call it in my patterns, a brPLsl decrease. So to do this, you're going to be wanting to work with your color that is purled on your right side. So often that's going to be what I call color B. So that's my darker blue color here, which you can see on the wrong side is knit, and on the right side is purled. So I'm going to work a couple of stitches in standard brioche ribbing, slip one yarn over and purl. And then when I get to where I want to do my decrease, I'm going to do one more slip one yarn over. Then I'm going to bring my yarn to the front of the work and slip one stitch purlwise, and then slip the next two stitches knitwise, one at a time. Now I'm going to slip those stitches back to the left-hand needle and pick my working yarn back up. Now I want to purl those two stitches together through the back loop. So I insert my needle through the back loop. Sorry, it's a bit tricky to show that. And I purl those two together. And now I want to pass that first slip stitch over those other two that I just purled together. And I tighten that up. You can see that I have now decreased from 3 stitches to 1, and this will just be a column of knit stitches that ends here. And on the wrong side, you can now see I have a right-leaning decrease on the wrong side, which is why I call this a left-leaning decrease on the right side. But I find that it does not have a whole lot of lean in general, so I don't mind using this to be a right-leaning or a left-leaning stitch. So I'm going to knit around my circle a bit more and get to the next spot where I've been doing some decreases and show you how to do this technique again. So I am now ready to do another of these brioche purl decreases. So I'm going to do my last slip one yarn over before the decrease, bring my yarn to the front, slip, let's just bring that to the front and drop it. I'm going to slip my first stitch purlwise, then slip 1, 2 stitches knitwise, return them to the left-hand needle, so I'm just reorienting those stitches. Pick my working yarn back up. Now I'm going to purl through the back loop, purl 2 together through the back loop for those 2 stitches that I just remounted. And then I'm going to pass my first slipped stitch over, and I want to pick up both loops of it, over that purled stitch, again creating this ending of that knit column. So I'm just going to knit a few more stitches so that we can now look at the structure of what those decreases have done. So let's do just a couple more. All right, so you can see here, this is the decrease we just worked, and it looks a little messy when it'll neaten out a bit when I've knit a few more rows on top of it. And now here are a couple of decreases I worked on previous rows, and you can see that it creates this termination of these knit columns. And again, showing you on the wrong side, we've got these right-leaning decreases on the wrong side. And this is a cool decrease to create some different approaches to shaping on the right side of your fabric that will create these terminated purl or knit column lines. So I hope this has been helpful and you enjoy this technique. Thanks for watching.